Hi everybody, this is Shariar and you're watching your favorite show, All of Your Business. In All of Your Business, we talk about the latest economic developments with our guest, Mr. Mithab Haider. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you, sir?
I am fine.
Sir, do you like the change
Yes, everything is running around us.
running around us?
Yes.
So, sir, my first question to you is this. Pakistan has decided to redesign all the currency notes. It's a very big decision for the country. So, do all the old notes, the currency notes, will they kind of still work for us?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you very much for having me. Actually, it was announced by the Governor State Bank of Pakistan in last financial year that during this ongoing financial year, all the currency notes will be replaced.
Right.
I think the old notes will continue to remain functional, but the new design of the notes will come into the market, and plastic notes will also be introduced first time in Pakistan. So
Right.
this is going a new development on the economic horizon of this country, and it will help, of course, to achieve the overall documentation of the economy.
Right.
And there are still, I just want to mention another thing, more than 10 trillion rupees and notes are currently in circulation.
Right.
So it's a big exercise on part of the State Bank of Pakistan, but it requires the formal approval of the federal cabinet, which will be sought in next couple of weeks.
Right. So, what is the reason behind the decision of changing the notes?
There are different reasons. One of the reason is the security,
Right.
because there are fake currency notes
Right.
circulating
absolutely.
in the market. So with new parameters and new security protocols, it will be updated.
Okay. So my next question to you is the favorite one, and our audience are going to love this question, and that is about the petrol prices. We talked about the petrol prices, the fluctuating petrol prices, and there are reports that from this week, petrol prices are likely going to be reduced. So this seems like a very good news for the audience and citizens of Pakistan. What are your thoughts about it?
Actually, in the last fortnightly adjustment, there was a massive decrease.
Yeah.
So for the next review, we should expect that the government is likely to announce slight decrease in the prices, but it wouldn't be up to the mark which they announced 15 days ago, because the prices in the global market have reduced. So that's why we should expect that there are some working done by the AGRA, and then along with the approval of the Prime Minister, this announcement is expected. And they have done the work. So it is expected that some kind of decrease is expected.
Right. Right.
And it will also help to curtail inflationary pressures.
Right, right. So government has formulated a high-powered committee to sustain economy. Sir, what are your thoughts about it?
Actually, in a couple of weeks back, Prime Minister, along with the Field Marshal, chaired a high-powered meeting in which they have decided to take certain measures to ensure that the existing IMF program should be the last IMF program.
Right.
But it requires a whole ecosystem on economic front to say goodbye to the IMF.
Right.
And now, under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar, a high-powered committee has been constituted. It's formulating the strategy and roadmap to ensure an exit strategy of the IMF, and that committee is comprised of all relevant ministries. Ministry of Planning has given its briefing to this committee to ensure a export-led growth, where Pakistan wants to achieve exports to touch $60 billion mark in next 4 years period, and it requires $20 billion increase in exports, and by 2035 this exports should be increased more than $100 billion. Without increasing exports, Pakistan's dream to say goodbye to the IMF will not be materialized. So it requires a roadmap. Another thing, Pakistan has a cushion of next 2 years. So there is a need to undertake required structural reforms on energy sector and on the taxation front to expand the narrow tax base so that Pakistan can generate the desired dollar inflows without creating debt.
Right.
So that is the objective to
committee.
achieve and to say goodbye to the IMF.
Right. Sir, this is a very innocent question, and we have talked about this question many times in the previous podcasts. Sir, do you think we'll ever be able to get rid of IMF?
Actually, it cannot be materialized
Right.
with wishful thinking. We will have to achieve exports. We will have to reduce the cost of doing business. We will have to broaden the tax base and reduce the tax burden on existing taxpayers. Without non-debt creating inflows in shape of increasing exports, reducing imports, increasing remittances, increasing FDI, foreign direct investment, this dream cannot be materialized.
Right.
So it requires an emergency on economic front, and that should be for the exports, and exports. If we are able to increase exports, then this dream can be materialized.
Right. So Pakistan's power sector is facing a financial strain, and now consumers will have to bear the 2.95 rupees trillion burden. So can we say that a big storm is coming ahead for the citizens of Pakistan?
Actually, there's a need to put things in perspective.
Yeah.
NAPRA, the regulator, has come up with its revised overall framework for the calendar year, and they have worked out that there will be a 2.9 trillion rupees revenue requirement, which will be collected 1.9 trillion through the capacity repayments from the pockets of the consumers, and then the energy price purchase agreement, 1 trillion will also be collected. The challenge is this revenue will be collected. There are two challenges. One challenge is to ensure increased consumption on the national grid, through the national grid, and the second is there is a gap of around rupees 1 trillion.
Right.
From where this gap will be bridged. On one side, the government is going to provide a subsidy, but then other than the subsidy, it will also increase the monster of the circular debt.
Yeah.
That are the challenges for the power sector, and another challenge is because of the solarization.
Right.
Because at the moment, 6,000 megawatt is being generated through net metering, and off-grid is another 6 to 7,000. So that is the challenge where the power sector will have to come up with some kind of solution.
Right. Thank you so much, sir.
Always welcome.
This was all for today. If you want us to discuss some specific topic, or if you want us to discuss your favorite topic about economy, do let us know in the comments. This is Shahryar. Keep watching All of Your Business. Signing off.